Hi, I'm Tana Amen, and I am here today with a very special guest and friend of mine. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Brain Body Turnaround, which is coming up very soon, June 20th through the 22nd, and it's where my husband, Dr. Daniel Amen, and I have come together to bring some amazing guests. And Jenny Ross, who is a dear friend of mine, is going to join us. She's going to do a food demonstration there. And we are going to literally bring some amazing tools and strategies to literally turn your brain and your body around. In 3 days, you will walk away with the most amazing tools. And in order to do that, we are bringing together some world-class speakers, and one of those people is Jenny Ross, who is a chef, and she owns my favorite raw food restaurant, 118 Degrees. So Jenny, tell us about your restaurant and who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tana.
Absolutely.
We're so excited to be a part of this transformative weekend. We are right down the street from the Amen Clinics in the Newport Beach location, and we absolutely love how this food integrates into all of the messages, you know, through the Omni Diet and all the work that the Amen Clinics does for the brain. We absolutely know that what we're going to show you is just one of many tools you'll take away from the weekend that will allow you to get going tomorrow in your own kitchen with some incredible recipes and tools, even just how to buy and pick ingredients. Things like that we'll cover during this 3-day weekend.
Well, and what I love about this and why I love working with Jenny, I was one of the coaches for the Daniel Plan. Jenny was one of the chefs for the Daniel Plan. And if you don't know, the Daniel Plan was just a monster success, and it's where Pastor Rick Warren, Mehmet Oz, Dr. Mark Hyman, and my husband came together to radically transform Saddleback Church, and you know, where 15,000 people lost over 250,000 pounds in less than a year, and really weight loss was just the stunning side effect of vibrant health. And what I love about working with Jenny, and we've done a lot of stuff together, is that we really think that we can end the food fight. We really do. We think it's, we both think it's fairly silly and it's not necessary. You know, the Omni Diet was not really originally designed for vegans or vegetarians. However, we at the Amen Clinics, we believe in personalized and customized nutrition. We don't have a vested interest in your food philosophy, and we don't think your body does either. We think you need what you need, regardless of what your food philosophy is. And Jenny has my favorite, she owns my favorite raw food restaurant because I eat a lot of raw food. In fact, most of my diet is raw food, even though I do eat some protein. About 30% of my diet is protein. But we work with a lot of vegans and vegetarians, and we want to help you no matter where you're coming from. So we want to end that fight and show you how to optimize your health no matter what. And so you can do that.
I know a lot of people don't realize that by eating an avocado and bringing in some fun superfoods, you can actually enjoy your food and lose weight, feel better, find more focus and clarity. And that's one of the great things that we're going to show you. Simple recipes like the one we're going to demonstrate for you today are easy to do, just a few ingredients, maybe things you're new to, and maybe things that will become staples in your kitchen after this weekend.
So you can get your kids involved, plant this in your family's life, feel better fast, and here's the amazing part: there's no suffering required. It tastes delicious, and they're fast. These recipes are easy. I borrow recipes from Jenny Ross all the time. In fact, her cookbook, I probably sell more of her cookbooks, you know, or as many as my own. So we like to partner up and team up, and we're going to show you a really simple recipe today. So we're making avocado gelato today, is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
So we have some fresh avocados that were thrown into the blender, and now we're just going to add some raw cacao.
So I have to say, I actually borrowed this recipe from you, and I've taken raw food lessons, cooking lessons from Jenny Ross, which is like, if you've never cooked raw, it's the best because it's so fast and so simple. There's nothing easier. And it's one of my favorite things. So I've taken a lot of your recipes, adapted them for my own cookbook, and it's so much fun. And I'm like one of those tricky moms. Like, I like to trick all the kids in the neighborhood, and they have no idea they're eating avocados.
And that works for adults too.
You know, you can trick lots of people.
I know. It's a great way to get some of the healthy things in.
Omega-3s.
And not sacrifice for your health.
And this is the big surprise for people. Fat doesn't make you fat.
Right.
They're called essential fatty acids for a reason. It's all the crazy sugar and processed foods that are making people fat.
Right. Okay, so far I've added some spices here, our cinnamon and our nutmeg blend, and then just a little bit of Himalayan salt.
So that's a pinch.
Just a pinch, and it's got some great trace minerals in there. And now we're going to add the sweetener, and it's just a stevia we're using today, and we just need 4 drops of stevia. So we'll just drop that right in. Stevia is such a great option for sweeteners.
Right.
And we'll cover that in our tools section at the conference. And, and this is such a great thing to learn, to take away some of these new ingredients.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, for me, that's fine. Or sometimes I'll use a chocolate flavored stevia, or I'll use 1 or 2 tablespoons of like a raw honey. You don't have to. If you're really cutting back on sugar, it's not necessary. But you can use just a tiny bit, and it's not a big deal.
Right, and this is very easy to do, just a few ingredients. We've thrown them in the blender.
So to help me out here, we've got water, avocado, cinnamon, raw cacao, pinch of salt. That's it.
That's it. And you have options. This is where you'll make it your own in your kitchen after you leave the weekend. You'll take away all these different pieces. I brought a coconut with me today because I wanted to show you coconut water, like you see in the boxes, actually comes from the young Thai coconut. And instead of regular water, you could sweeten this just by using young Thai coconut water.
And that's so yummy.
Yeah. So this could be another great ingredient that you take away, that you learn how to work with, that you can integrate tomorrow in your kitchen.
So much fun.
So we're just going to blend this up real quick. And one thing you'll notice is that by blending, the avocado gets really nice and rich and creamy. So you don't have to add any dairy. You don't add any other types of thickening agents or anything. Nothing added to this. It's just this fresh, raw avocado blended with the raw cacao, right? So now I'll show you kind of one of my favorite serving techniques for this. So once you have this basic blend, it's like Tana said, you can do anything with it. You can throw it into a fudgesicle pop and freeze it for an hour, and the kids will just go crazy. You can put it in little gelato cups and freeze it up like that so that you can scoop it out later. One of the fun ways we serve it at the restaurant is we actually put it into little glasses, and we do little chocolate shooters for our customers.
My daughter likes it as a pudding.
Yeah. And this is just a quick way to eat it, because sometimes, you make these delicious recipes and you really want that instant gratification, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to enjoy it now. And so we'll just get 2 of these together for us so we can do a little toast to our vibrant health here.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to top it with just some easy superfoods, so a little chia seed and some raw cacao nibs to give it a little crunch. And this is a great way. Desserts are a great place to hide superfoods. So you could even add in spirulina, chlorella, and we'll definitely talk about that.
Idea.
Yeah. So these are a fun way to make these foods
this is what I used to do to hide my daughter's supplements. So when she was little, she takes like 8 supplements in the morning. I would make things like this and put her vitamin D and her fish oil and things like that, and she didn't taste it.
Right, and it works for adults too, like I said before. So here's our toast to vibrant health.
Delicious.
Cheers. So these are the kinds of things that we'll be making at the Brain Body Turnaround. And the thing that's so great about it is it feels like you're just enjoying any decadent treat, but you're really getting all those health benefits.
Delicious.
Right? And so you'll be leaving feeling great energy and motivated, inspired to move forward in your kitchen.
And we're going to take this and we're going to show you why these things are so delicious and nutritious at the same time, how to plant these techniques in your life, along with all the science made easy, fun ways to do it, and make it practical.
Right.
So
thank you for having me.
And your restaurant's across the street.
It is.
That's the fun part.
So one of the things that we love at the restaurant is really introducing people to healthy food and helping them understand that it can be fun.
Absolutely.
So if you get a chance to join us while you're in town, we'd love to see you and show you some of the other great desserts we have, along with some of the simple, basic things like the kale salad and a few others that are featured in your cookbook.
Thanks, Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you.